Silent night, holy night.
Good evening. Filming this again in the evening. I am not in the mood to film tonight. I could just sit here and have my cup of tea, which is here. I've just taken out the fridge my mint chocolate. I bought this like 2 weeks ago. It's been sitting in the fridge chilling for 2 weeks. And I could just watch something crap on TV. One, I wanted to film this video. Two, we're running out of clothes. And three, the washing pile is getting a little bit unrealistic to the point where I'm like, fold the washing. So I'm folding the washing. I've got myself well and truly spread out and set up tonight. I've got little Miss in the corner down here joining me. My kids have pretty much, I can't hear the, oh yeah, one is definitely out and two is out. So I'm actually filming this on which would have been like a school night, a daycare kindy night for my kids, and it just wrecks them. It makes them so tired. So it's probably a good night to get this done because they fall asleep super early, so I can actually get a lot of stuff done around the house. And would you believe, after this, I'm about to sit down and do work on my computer. It has just been a busy couple of weeks. Now, first off, yep, that's fine. First off, my son got tonsillitis and he's cleared up pretty quick, but now it's kind of come back. But they don't want to give us antibiotics, so they reckon it'll clear up on its own, but we've been booked in to see an ENT. He's definitely got enlarged tonsils, and now we're looking at going down the path of, are we going to be getting those tonsils removed? Fun, which, if you don't know much about me, which I do keep quite private at times, but when I was younger, I actually needed to get my tonsils out, and I begged my parents not to make me do it, and they said, if you get one more bout of tonsillitis, that's it, you're going to have to get them taken out. And the doctors said the same thing to me. So the last time I had a really bad bout of tonsillitis, let's make a separate pile, they gave me like a needle of penicillin. Guess what? My tonsillitis didn't come back for like 5-6 years. But I used to get it every couple of months, and my son is getting it every couple of months. So he's just on like pain relief at the moment, but I'm thinking I'm going to have to get the antibiotics script filled out because he's just talking like this a lot, like he's got something in his mouth. It's his tonsils. They're really, really large, naturally like mine. I'm really sorry, my son. So we've had that going on. So he had tonsillitis, I had tonsillitis, and he's kind of got his kind of flared up again. I don't know how else to describe it. And then on top of that, it's the end of year. So both my kids had Christmas parties at their daycare kindy on 2 separate nights, which was fun, busy. And then my son had a graduation thing for his kindy, which was cute. I never had anything like that when I was growing up. Or maybe I did. I think for me, kindy might have been preschool. I'm not too sure. It's all changed since I was a tiny tot, and I did actually have a Christmas festivities thing that we done, and I was actually one of the angels, fairies, angels. I was an angel. I had gold wings. I was an angel. So we've had that going on, and then on top of that, we're pushing pretty fast at getting some of this stuff ready for the house. So renovations start in 5 weeks. So I've got things starting to get booked in. The builder's looking at finalising some plans. I've changed how I want our stairs to be. We've got the tree people coming in to remove some of the trees. We've got landscaping and demolition will be happening in the first week in the backyard. I've had to get quotes for air conditioners to get installed. We want to get solar power put in, closing in, extra drain, like just all this stuff has just sort of hit. It's happening. So I've had all of that going on, and then on top of that we've got Christmas, New Year's, end of year, and I feel like this is going to sound almost silly because I'm on social media, but I have just found social media the past couple of weeks to be really fatiguing. And I don't know if you guys can relate to it or not, but every time I put on Instagram or Facebook or something on YouTube, it's not just we put a Christmas tree up and we put on silly hats while we do it. It's the full hog. It's an Instagram reel where it goes from nothing to decor to Christmas outfits to all this party planning and all that kind of stuff. And then you go to YouTube and it's Vlogmas, so a vlog a day on Christmas things and buying things in shops and running around and getting all this stuff done. And I'm just finding it really overwhelming. And I am a planner and I am lucky that I've gone out in the past couple of months and bought things, and I'm very aware of not wanting to be in the shops around Christmas time. And I know that can be hard if you work, but then again, there are options for online shopping. I mean, if you want to go to the shops, you want to go to the shops. I just feel for some reason this year there's this almost pressure to go, 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 go. And I'm hitting a wall. I'm coming to the point where the other day I was just like, I don't mind watching social media, and sometimes I find some things on there funny or enjoyable or informative, like, oh, that's a really handy tip to know, that's really good. At the moment I'm just finding it just full of, I hate to say it, but like marketing things. And I know that's that time of year when businesses are reaching out to other businesses saying, hey, we'll pay you to promote our products. And I've had plenty do the same to me, saying, here are some products of ours, help us promote them. But I'm just feeling like it's a little, I feel weird saying it, but I feel like it's a bit fake at the moment. Like, just to the point where it's almost silly. It's just who's got the biggest Christmas tree, the most decorations, and how many outfits, a Christmas barbecue outfit, a New Year's Eve outfit, a Christmas Day outfit. Everyone's got matching pajamas, and it just goes on and on and on. And if you love doing that thing, that's fine. I think it's just been in my face so much. I'm just finding it a little bit too much in my face, if you know what I mean, which is probably a sign I need to get off social media. Maybe I've been on there a little bit too long throughout my days, but it did get me thinking a little bit, and it kind of helped with me doing my budget planner, because I'm sitting down to do a bit of that tonight. But I'm also sitting down and I'm going to start drafting out if I need to, or should I, would you guys like to see, this is a chit chat, don't forget, please get involved, of still doing what I'm doing, still have Instagram, still have YouTube, still have the Her Ordinary Mum Facebook community page where you guys can share your own tips and great recipes and discounts and all that kind of thing. But I'm thinking of changing my website. So I have a website where I sell my boards and where my budget planner currently is, and the new version will come out in February. But I'm thinking of doing a bit more of like a blog website where I can post up some of my recipes that I really like, and I can talk around topics on there. So if you're not one to want to watch the social media, because I do actually have a mum friend and we were chatting months and months ago, and she's like, how can I just find out more of what you've got and what you do? And I was like, well, just go onto Instagram and YouTube are the best places. And she's like, I don't have a social media account. And I kind of just shrugged it off like, okay, well, not everyone does. But then I was like, not everyone does. And the past couple of weeks has made me sort of go, I'm on it too much. I want to spend less time on it, but I still want to update and be involved. So I was thinking of maybe once a month putting something on the blog, whether it's a recipe or just an update. So if you're finding that you don't have time, or you might miss my Instagram stories because they only last for 48 hours, although I don't know what Instagram's doing at the moment because I'm just not able to upload sorry if I'm blinking funny, my eyes are really dry. I should have taken my contacts out. But I'm not able to upload my Friday grocery hauls. I just think there's too many videos and Instagram's just going, you're full. So I'm thinking of turning them into a live and then saving them, so then you can at least definitely go back and watch those if you don't watch me on YouTube. This is the land of what do you call it, social media. It's just constantly changing. But I'm thinking a little blog where if you want to sit down on a Friday night, kind of like what I'm doing tonight, sitting down having like these chit chats with you, so when you're ready to do your washing or you're going to zone out from the family because you've just had enough of them all day, I understand, that you could sit down and maybe read a little update on what I've been up to, things I've purchased, things I'm enjoying, and that kind of thing. I don't know if it's too similar to YouTube or not. This is where I'm asking your help. I know YouTube, you can definitely just look someone up or watch a video and then literally zone out again, where Instagram is definitely a bit faster, and I feel like it hooks you in so much easier. Or is that just me? Am I a bit of a sucker for getting sucked into things? I don't know. I actually like her sitting over there tonight. She's not really up in my face trying to eat my chocolate that I haven't even opened yet. But she's also staying put. So yeah, let me know your thoughts, because I'm finding I'm just getting a little bit overwhelmed, and I've gone back to, in the evenings, very quickly trying to catch up on some DMs and emails, and it's taking me days to catch up on them, so I do apologize for those that has taken me almost a week or two to get back to you. I'm getting there. But yeah, maybe sitting down and doing a blog on my website, just little update every week, every fortnight, every month, when I have time, when I have something to update you on. Is that another way that you guys would feel connected to me? Or am I better off just to stick to my YouTube and do updates through like these kind of videos, or just do more sort of a vlog style, not day in the life vlogs, just like a vlog on what we get up to for the day, and I can have like chit chats with you and do like Q&As and that kind of thing? Or would you prefer to do lives on Instagram? I don't love lives because it's a certain time only, but then again I can save the live. But then if you have a live on Instagram and ask questions, when I save it, those questions get deleted. See all this weird stuff that just goes through my head as I think of things and process things. So I'm sort of doing this video tonight because I kind of need your help, just to, one, am I the only one feeling a little bit overwhelmed at the moment with everything? And I guess two, it's also there's more not uncertainty, there's just more change coming. There's the new variant, for the word I won't say, that's come out, and then they're saying in Australia borders are opening, and then I just saw in the UK they're going back to working from home again, obviously because more cases are coming through. And it's just, there's a lot happening in the past couple of weeks, and I'm definitely a person that if I write things down, I can process it and then kind of not switch off, but I've almost like accepted it. I've written it down, I've accepted it, it's out of my control, and I move on. So I'm thinking of trying to get in place, and considering next year, we're busy. We're going to be so busy. January, February, March is just going to be, I don't know if I'm going to come up for air in that time. It is going to be so chaotic, but I'm actually thinking now, that is my ironing pile, isn't it? But then I have an ironing pile up there. Why did I do that? I don't know. I am tired. What was I saying? I was trying to change my routine a little bit. So just simple things I mentioned on my latest grocery haul video, because I was having a chat in there as well around, I've got such a bad morning routine at the moment. I wake up, I come downstairs, the kids are playing or they're having breakfast, and I just kind of sit here with a coffee, slowly wake up, and then it's, oh, let's get ready for the day. And I'm not eating breakfast. I'm getting my kids ready for the day. I'm feeding them. They're having breakfast, and I'm just not there. I'm going to bed later than I normally do. So I normally go to bed. I'm a bit of a nana, but I have kids. That's my excuse. I usually used to go to bed around 8:30, sleeping by 9. Now I'm going to bed around 9, and I'm not getting to sleep some nights till like 10, 10:30. And if you have kids, you would know, I don't know, tell me if your kids are different, but my kids wake up pretty much the same time every morning. Unless they've had a huge day or a huge couple of days, they will sleep in maybe for like an extra half an hour. Now, when I say that, my kids are up at 5 a.m. every morning. Every single morning. My kids are up super early. They always have and they always will, and I can't force them to stay in bed because they're just early risers. So I had to adjust to every single morning we get up super early, and late nights they don't care, but my body cares because it's starting to catch up on me. So I am going to change a couple of things, and I might maybe do some vlogs and film it and share it with you and start to put some things in place to take away from the social media says we should be doing this and this and this, and here's a fun thing and here's a new reel and here's something here and here's something here. Again, I've always tried to make my channel more useful, but it's also fun sometimes to watch things on, the cat's coming in now, Instagram and YouTube. Sometimes it's good just to watch like a funny thing or a good thing, but then there comes a point where you kind of think, now we're overdoing it and we need to pare it back, and that is definitely me. So if you're finding that it's definitely been a very busy end of year and you just think I need to get myself sorted, not like a resolution for 2020, what size is that? I've got my kids the same Christmas pajamas. I almost put that in the wrong box. Not like a New Year's resolution, just something in the new year I want to start working on. I don't really do resolutions, and I have a video talking about that from last year. I try and pick out some key words I'd like to focus on. My cat is burying himself in his washing. Some key words I'd like to focus on, and I really want to sit down and focus on some key words for 2022, and I think a lot of that is going to be focused around being organized. I think my word is going to be organization. I need to organize the house, the build, when we move, setting the house up, organizing the house. I've got one at full-time school next year, so organizing school and all that kind of stuff. So I think that might be my word for next year. I don't know if you guys do or if you have New Year's resolutions. I just find they become very disappointing when I don't do them. I'm going to become fit and healthy and join the gym, and then 3 weeks in, maybe 3 months or some, that's fallen flat on its face because I've had a rough night with the kids, and it's easy to say, well, we'll just start again the next day. I get a bit annoyed at myself because I haven't achieved what I set out to achieve. Whereas like this year, I think one of my words was energy, and I just wanted to feel more energy. On the days I was feeling really lethargic, I'm like, I need to do a little workout. I'd put something on the TV, or I'd go for a walk if I didn't have the kids, and natural endorphins would kick in and I just had more energy. So I think I've gotten a bit off track with just being focused for the end of the year, and it's normal, it's fine. I knew it was going to happen because we've got all the house stuff going on, but I think I've allowed myself to get sucked into the non-reality world of social media, and it's absorbing of your time and energy. And you watch things and some things are really funny, then you watch something else and it becomes drama, and did you hear this person here, and it just I don't have time for it as it is, so it needs to stop. So that is my little rant of tonight. I did not think I was going to be doing that, but then again, I'm so tired. I did not feel like sitting down to do this washing. And I've still got quite a bit to go, but I don't want this to be like a ranting video, so I apologize in advance if you were wanting something upbeat and really perky. This probably was not the video tonight to achieve that. I would like to know though, one, as always, how are you? I know some people, I'm just grabbing washing over here, are probably feeling quite ecstatic at the moment because they probably haven't seen family in a very long time in Australia, and borders are opening and people are traveling and hugs are happening and meeting babies from grandparents they've never seen before for the first time. And I've got a girlfriend who has a little girl who is 5 months, and she's never met her grandparents, so they're coming up. I think our borders open on Monday, so her mum is coming up to see her and to meet her granddaughter for the first time. So I know there's a lot of happy people out there at the moment. But just how are you going? Are you feeling overwhelmed? Are you organised for Christmas? Do you not do Christmas and you're just looking forward to the public holidays so you can recharge a little bit? Are you looking forward to working and getting all those penalty rates over Christmas? Each to their own. Everyone has their own priorities and agendas and that kind of thing going on. To be honest, ours is a bit more low key this year, which is totally fine. This is a brand new shirt I bought, and my iron the other night spat out some of that calcium, brown calcium. I just soaked it in the Coles home brand, cheap as cheap can be, cheaper than nappy sand, soaker, and it came up a treat. I actually soaked some, oh my eyes are really sore. I soaked a pair of canvas sneakers the other day. They literally look brand new. Really, really impressed at how well they soaked, how well they came out after having them soaked. Is that a pajama top? So yeah, I'd like to know how you were going getting ready for the end of the year. I feel like our end of year is quite different compared to America. And I'm saying America because I actually have quite a few followers now in this community in America, because you guys get that little break between school, Christmas, New Year's, and it's back up and running again. Whereas in Australia, we've actually got our summer break. So it's the big break. It's the everything changes and then we reset in the new year, where you guys get your summer break in the June, July sort of period. So we have a lot going on here. We've got end of year, school finishes, and school starts up, Christmas, New Year's. She's a busy time. And then on top of that, if you're a planner or an organizer, you're probably sitting there waiting for all the sales to kick in, going back to work, all that kind of stuff. A lot of at universities and that kind of thing. What kind of top's that one that needs ironing? So yeah, I hope everyone is well, and I'd love to know what you were up to. Really did not feel like filming this video. I have 2 massive sheets to fold and all of my socks that I'm determined to pair up tonight. I haven't even had a sip of my tea. Please tell me it's still warm. It's still warm. I'm going to stand up and fold these sheets, get these socks paired, chuck all of this folded stuff on the table, and then do what I originally had planned. Sit on this couch, take my contacts out, put my glasses in because my eyes are really dry. Then sit on this couch, put my feet up, and just sit for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and then take myself to bed. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it wasn't too depressing. It was just some thoughts I had in my head around, I just need to pull back from a few things in regard to what I'm watching, because it's just getting a bit overwhelming for me because it is so busy. I hope you don't feel the same. I hope you are well, and we will talk soon. Bye.